before us, we have started defending as if we are going to be the lawyer. Look, you can have a good case if you don't have good lawyers and if you don't have good evidence to back it up, you can lose it. And this has been what has been dealing with us. Baba is the head of the home. Nobody argued that. But does Baba have what it takes to even regain his position as head of the home? Because the way he's doing now, his position is even shaking. There's no need of we lying to ourselves. So to me, I don't like being in a place where we are not ready to spill the truth. We are just trying to use sentiment. I get tired. This is why many a time I don't like coming up to speak again. Because when you speak, some people, they will just be attacking you. But meanwhile, what you are saying is what will really help the movement. And this is why I don't want us to speak so much on issue of this DNA stuff, because it's not even our problem. Let us face the one that is our problem. Because when you look at issue of this DNA, even the family as a people, they have rolled themselves on the floor before Wunmi. Something happened to your son and you are saying our wife, our wife, our wife. Even when the public are saying we don't like that statement, they are still saying our wife, our wife. Petition this person, petition this person. You say it's my family, I can't petition. And today now, your eyes are now opening gradually. You want a royalty. Now you are calling all manner of things after you have messed up in the past. The truth needs to be spilled out so that he can wake up and have a rethink and start then re-strategize. If not, this lady you think is not powerful is not powerful. The lady is beating everything. Even when we know that this whole thing is obvious, something happened to that boy. That boy did not die a natural death. Even when we know it's clear. But because the way we are going about it, they keep beating us. And because the family does not really want justice, all they are after is just the royalty. And look at them. They are not talking of justice again. They are just, planning on royalty.
Hello.
Now they've set committee. They've set people that will manage the day. But when it comes to, what is it called? The main thing that will give this boy justice, you won't find them there. They are not ready. Ask them. And I don't know why all of us were even behaving like this. Ask them, where did they do autopsy? They refuse to tell you the date. They refuse. And you are still using sentiment. And this is something you pay a lot of money for. They refuse. I beg, please, you people should continue. I'm going down, I beg.
But Petke, I think they've assigned Sanshitu now to the what's it called? To work by Mohbad issue. Why the new lawyer will take over DNA and other stuffs. I think that was part of what we read.
Superman. Okay,
Yeah.
let's look at it in this angle. Truly, spending and the nurse, they be, the process, they be
I will
going
drop.
to court.
Sorry, bro. I will drop. Let me quickly just respond to Super Vibe. Super Vibe, there are times when we say some things, I get tired, honestly. Why didn't they assign the new lawyer to the criminal case? Why is this Sanshitu? They still live in the criminal case. Did you ask yourself that question? And I'm still reconfirming it to you. I say 10, even 100 of Sanshitu cannot give you that justice you need. on that criminal case. Go and mark today's date. I've been saying it right from time, and I'm still repeating it. This case pass all waiting at the talk about beg. I don't live in now. So don't bring Sanchito into this matter.
Yeah, I get your point. No, I was just referring to what they did. I get your point.
Let me just say this.
Let me forget. I don't want. We don't want to talk. What do you mean by Sanchito? Sanchito that they look at what the lady in the magistrate said in the inquest. Sanchito that cannot defend that. Sanchito that said he wrote to the DPP or whatever. Who did he write to? That he want to call all this and they never replying. And you are saying Sanchito will handle the criminal case. My brother, I don't see
And super vibe. I want to contribute something. I will get down now. Please don't be. We can have our own personal discussion and call each other out. Call Josie out here. All this Akpokojaye gang. Don't allow them here. You see, people are leaving your panel. Don't allow this Akpokojaye here. They should go and discuss their useless own in their panel. They shouldn't come to us, or they should sit on the fence. We can castigate Josie. We can unravel anything and anything, but don't give them. Ayoni gba mo ma le yin tetetefe. Ayonigba in Nibibai, Akpokojaye gang, or you're back to your roots. Go and discuss everything in your roots. Kia, this is justice for Mohbad. We call each other out. If we need to call Baba Mohbad, I will call him out. We call Baba Mohbad. We call everything. We discuss it. We don't have secrets. We are not in secret courts. That's why we bring our own is open ballot. You guys, even when you see the truth, you cover it. I can't roll with any of you. Mi gbàdúrà kọ́mọ mi marry ọmọ yín, mi gbàdúrà kẹ́ wọnú ẹbí mi orí Apọ̀kọ̀jayé ni. Justice for Mohbad. You see, when Baba Mohbad that we were even supporting was misbehaving, we called him out. Sí nínú ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn ẹ̀yin lẹ wà nínú ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn. So go back to your coven. It's you people that can't tell Wunmi, oh Wunmi, what you did is wrong. Why should you do this? Why should you do that? Never for once have I heard any of you castigated Wunmi. So kẹ́ kó ṣì dànù kúrò níbí báyìí lórí burúkú olóṣì.
Super vibe. Thank you, Mama Omoti. So I just want to ask this question. Now that we say Sanchito is, the lawyer for the criminal case. Ever since Spending and this lady has been going to court, has anybody represent the family at the court for one day? As Sanchito or any lawyer apart from DPP.
But why do we go there? We know it's not Spending and the nurse that came over. Don't send us to that one. Those one that is a cover out from the DPP. We don't want to even entertain that. We
don't want to entertain that. As any other criminal court or as any other case put to criminal court right now.
Don't you calm down? Why are you in a hurry? Do you want to get word from our mouth to go take it to the other side? Just calm down.
Madam, relax now. Emotion.
You to calm down.
It's a fact.
It's not emotion. You to calm down. Don't come and be throwing words. For us to answer you, then you take it back to where you come from. Hold on.
Where do you come from? Where do you come from, Madam? Just relax. I don't want. Just relax. I'm talking to supervisor. We're talking about this case. DPP they've been charged some people.
Mama. Abe is one of J4M member. We don't say.
We just even though looking at
his submission this afternoon.
No.
You stick out there.
Supervise. Sometimes we just need to do with the facts. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know some things wrong, but sometimes we need to look at the fact. What is obtained? What evidence? What do we have to? Court deal with fact and evidence. What do we have as at now that will push this case to High Court to be criminal case? Nothing. We mess up every goddamn thing.
Because we are in that country, that is why we said nothing. You see, that group chat alone, Tobaja Broduni, one pieces into diff, they will dissect it for you to check me. All of them, one move the right thing, Daddy.
He lives in the States.
I mean, but he knows now that if he were to be America or anywhere else, they will open that group chat.
Exactly.
But we don't have anybody doing it for Baba. They will Wunmi have said a lot of. I mean, look at it. We have 2 nurses. We have this. And when this Mohbad died in the house, they just were not doing anything. That is the problem we have. You see, we don't even need. Look at the phone forensics. Nobody's talking about that. That one, nobody said anything. And they are taking spending.
No,
they just provide nurse or whatever they said.
Yes, Kenny. Those things you are talking about, they will be useful in courts, not on social media. I think those things will be in court.
Okay, but have they tried to carry out phone forensics? They've not. And they've done it for Naira Marley and every other bit. Why did they refuse to do Wunmi, Mohbad, Adura, Baba Mohbad, Iya Mohbad, all of them in the house? Why did they refuse to do those ones? Where's Wunmi, Mohbad phone? They should. If we want to get justice, those are the people they need to do it for.
TF Kenny. You know me, I always like your submission. You know that. But this evening, I will tell you that I know we are all fighting for this justice. But I'm seeing emotion on the eye side, on your side this afternoon or this morning or this evening, depend on where the time is meeting you. Now, have you asked yourself if Sanshitu, whom is the criminal lawyer, all this while that underground, Yomi also is doing his own, everybody they are putting effort. Now, what effort? And if all these people, they are not lawyers, and they are pulling this kind of effort, then you, a son in charge of this case, what has he achieved after the autopsy matter that came out and all? What has he achieved? Whom has he arrested in that house? That is where you should know if Baba is really ready for the criminal case or not. So this is why I said we should not use sentiment, because the person you are even supporting on, they are not ready. They are not that thing you want them to do for you, for we to get result. They are not ready because they are running away from it, and they know why they are running away from it. Now they are interested in the in the royalty of that boy, but they are not ready to give that boy justice. So this is where the public and the family, they are missing it. What the public needs is different from what the family needs. And I keep telling them, even when I was close to them, I will keep telling them, it is the criminal case that will make your royalty easier for you to get. Because when you are able to indict that lady, when you are able to prove that that lady is involved in what happened to your son, automatically that rid the lady of the whatever she thinks she can get. Is a common sense. But are they ready to use that common sense? No. So please, all this thing we are saying, these people are not ready for it. They are only ready for, look at them now, they are using style to campaign for the DNA, for people to support.
Okay, Peggy, so we need to let me ask a question now. Then we need to ask ourselves, why are they still keeping Sanshitu that cannot even control and to do something and
you are not asking right question.
Why are they still keeping it? That's what I said in the first place, that why are they keeping Sanshitu for the criminal case? The man that cannot even point out the most critical something in the
Sanshitu in the DNA stuff and the new lawyer to put in the criminal case? They know what they are doing, because they know that with Sanshitu there are things that will be stopped even when the public say they need it. It can easily stop it because they don't want justice, because that justice is going to rob other people. Somebody like Adura, that justice will rob him. Somebody like Darosha, the justice will rob him. Not only will me that will go down. It's fact.
Okay, another thing, in their publication or whatever they did, why when they said Sanshitu will handle the criminal case, why didn't they put it there that including forensic that they need to do it? Why are they not talking about that? For the phones, for all the phones, all of them that involved 15 plus Baba and Yamubad. Why I'm blessing? Why are they not putting that there? That they still want to do that?
See,
because they don't want the
public.
truth.
Let me tell you this, public, you are wasting your time. Even involving yourself in this DNA, you are wasting your time. Josie is using that to deceive you. There is a motive. What motive? They are just fighting for their own interests, which is the property, nothing more. So just in public, you are wasting your time. Queue on the people that are working now. You can see that the public are doing well when you see other people coming up. You have underground, you have middle ground, you have on top the ground, you have Yomi, you have Uncle, you have Maxwell. I am saying this. And you have me neutral ground. I'm telling you this. Queue at the back of those that will give this result. Queue at the back of Maxwell. I will still repeat it. Maxwell is a good lawyer that give government a run for their money. This man will shake things for us. With him and the underground are doing marvelous work. Great job. It's something that I know about. I keep saying it. They are doing great job. What underground has done, nobody in this justice have done it. After underground, then Yomi follows, because I have seen their work. And with the look of things, if people can back this underground up, because there are a lot of things, they will succeed. I'm telling you. But all these things, Maxwell, they will still need Maxwell. Even Yomi will still need Maxwell. These are the things I want people to know. Because Maxwell will be the main game changer that will be breaking all the rock. Then these other people will have smooth way to flow, to do their things and get results. Public, please be wise this time. Motidake.
Chairman.
Supervisor.
Ekuro sir. That's your ambition. Did you understand what Petke just said now? Yeah. Otitoro. You see,
the families
there are
want
times
to
that
do, let them go and do it. We, the public, we are doing our own. Because the way the family wants selective justice, so but the public don't want selective justice. Ẹni tó bá jámọ́ lórí ni kó jámọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ public ni. But the family wants to pin it on one particular person, whether Wunmi or whatever. That's their business. So you've spoken well. Public, let's keep fighting. Let's keep marching. Apakọ̀gbáyé group, back to your camp. Àmàsùn iná gbẹ̀yìn ni. Ó dàbọ̀.
Omoti and Wala. Petke, God bless you, my brother. Omoti, your Wala no be for you. So TF Kenny.
This is your Apakọ̀gbáyé. They think we are in the coven. Àwọn ò ṣe coven. That's why we call each other out broad daylight. No coven here. Justice for Mohbad, we don't hide anything. Ẹ̀yin lẹ hide ẹ wá síbí báyìí. Mo máa lé yín, me, I will pursue all of you. Ẹ kúkú mọ́ mi. Supervisor. Pet cage, una don start with Maxwell. Wetin una dey do? Make una start now. Super Vibe, what's going on? I've been quite busy with work, very busy. What's going on with Maxwell?
Maxwell has started work. Maxwell.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Maxwell needs some money. The flyer is out, so you can contribute your own widow's mite. You know, so let everybody get behind it, like Comrade Moses said yesterday, and what our Pet Cage is alluding to too as well. So support, and support Maxwell. You know, Maxwell enjoy it.
That's the way forward. That's how we can get more justice. Yeah, we just need to pull it out from the hands of the family, including Juicy, all of them. They should do their own, we do our own. Public lele gba justice for Mohbad, you know. DNA or not DNA, because the way I'm seeing the family, they are just after the properties now, but that's none of our business. Low properties in Mohbad, show to 500 million, yeah, be 1 billion, Super Vibe. Is it up to 500 million in Nigerian money? I
can't put a figure on it, but you know, if you look at the last project that he did, everything coming from that project goes to him. You know, that's a modernization, the last EP, and I think that is his only EP apart from the one he dropped under Malian's Records. And when you look at those things, you know, sometimes music money is very large, especially when you see a very good higher stream. And when Mohbad he got that for a year, even for 2 years still running. People are still playing the music, downloading, and all those things, you know, here and there. Everything goes to him, no split sheets. It's just direct to him alone. And so it will be the one to be the deciding factor, determinant factor to pay everybody, no split sheet. So, but now that he's not here, it's those who are the helm of the affairs, they are the one who will be in charge of all those things, you know. So it's going to be a good money because only there was a particular song, I think the one Official Shike. I think that video alone on YouTube is above 100+ million. That's a lot as well. That's a lot. Mohbad actually get a lot of stream, but I can't put a figure on it that this and this is it has good stuffs. Good stuffs.
And don't forget, but the people involved with Maxwell needs to kickstart.
That one is don't forget that one is one side, and there is still the side of Naira Marley. All the songs with Naira Marley as well still there.
Super Vibe. That of Naira Marley is not. Did you listen to the interview though? Did you?
What did you say? It's not what?
They shouldn't pull weight more on that of Naira Marley because a lot of fishy things went down over there too. Remember he said Mohbad withdrew some money without him knowing. I think $70-something thousand. If you listen to him, he has receipts. The guy is very, very intelligent.
Let me see all of those ones, all of those things.
Chairman, let's celebrate Chairman, hope you enjoyed your birthday. Many more years to celebrate in sound health and wealth. God bless you and continue to bless you.
Chairman we celebrated him on this platform, and it was full of fun. You see, you say about the Naira Marley.
You see that of Naira Marley is gonna be really, really tough on them. I'm telling you.
Yes. No.
Sometimes.
Can I say something? Can I say something to you?
Yes, sir.
Can I say something in the event industry so you know better?
Can I say something to you? You see that of Naira Marley? There is money there. So I don't care who is listening. There is money there. And you see that Naira Marley will give. I can assure you that. Naira Marley will give money, at the appropriate time. And I think Naira Marley is just waiting for everything to be sorted out. So probably maybe when everything is sorted out, so we know where.
If Naira Marley wants to give, according to him, when Mohbad signed with him, Josie was the next of kin. Yeah, you get. So if Naira Marley is giving,
it doesn't work. Hold on, Omoti. It doesn't work that way. Hold on, Omoti. It doesn't work that way. What happened? Nobody pray for anybody to die young. You understand? So nobody pray for anybody to die young. And since what happened has happened, you understand? That is the reason why we're doing all of these things. Let's assume where we are now that Liam is a biological son of Mo.
No.
I said let's assume
that's not how it works. Let me tell you.
Down now. Okay. You are not the one to tell me now.
Shebi mommy mi ti kú.
Hold on now. It's not about your mom. Just hold on. This thing doesn't work that way. Just hold on. Okay. So let's assume. And where they were signing those contracts, Mo signed the contract, right? So the contract is not life and death contract. You know, when you sign a contract with any recording label, unlike what is it called, Kiss Daniel, I think that's the highest number of years we've ever seen in the industry, which is 7 years. You understand? So people don't actually sign that long contract anymore. Contract normally runs for 2 years, 3 years. Then you renegotiate. Reason why for that, why they give that, room is because the artist might grow and become better and become bigger. So when you become better and bigger, the split sheets, the percentage will not be different. Reason is that, let's say you are the money is let's say 30, 40, 30. Okay, let me explain that to you. Let's say 30 goes to Mohbad, for example, and the 40 goes back to, let's say if they have an investor, because sometimes there is always somebody in the middle, and sometimes it's just full on the recording label. Let's say that one goes to the investor and the other one goes to the record label. And sometimes the record label might be the one handling everything.
Amoti, don't forget that Supervibe is the agent. Supervibe is the agent.
I'm not the agent, though. No, my shaman. So, and sometimes the record label just go, they can say 80-20, they can say 70-30. So it depends. And you see why it's like that is because the recording label is spending a lot on you. Sure, you understand? From your image, from your branding, from video shooting, from your promotions, from your radio tours, for a publicity, for a lot of things. Sure, you understand? So the record label can just say, okay, we have a new song, a single, and that single alone, the record label might be spending close to 100 million or 50 million on one single. So you see how it is. So the industry is not easy like that, the way people see it. So it takes two to tango, but people don't see it that way. If you watch the Naira Marley chart, they were brothers. They were brothers. How you didn't know when you they don't relate like boss and this artists. They relate like brothers. Oh, where you are? Oh, I'm this place, I'm that.
I agree.
Let's do this one. Let's do that one. You understand? So that is why it's so easy for those videos you see. There are people who are going to be on their record label. Yeah, Masoni, how you doing? There's people who are going to be on their record label. They will just be forgotten on that record label. They will be pushing another artist. They won't even push you. It's not only Mohbad that is under Naira Marley.
I wish he didn't leave though. I wish he didn't leave.
There are a lot of things happen. So sad. A lot of things happen. So you understand? A lot was going on.
Bella actually. Bella,
no, don't say that. No, wait. Don't say that, Moti. You see all of these things.
I beg, leave me. I beg, leave me. Supervibe.
Wait now. You are not there, so you don't really know the story of waiting happen. It is just whatever people just come out to say. Sure, you get. But from the look of things, from what Naira Marley was, bringing out from those stuffs, it seems everything was going good. And he was the one who first discovered that. Why are you sending me this account? This shouldn't be where you are supposed to be getting your money. If you listen very well, as an artist, you're supposed to have your own account, blah, blah, blah. I think probably maybe that might be, the genesis of the whole shenanigans that time. But, as a man, Mohbad is not a baby. So you understand? Mohbad is also a tough boy.
Super vibe.
He's a tough
Super
boy.
vibe. In all of this, let me just tell you the truth. If it was left for me alone, it's that Liam is Mohbad's son. Gbogbo ogun yẹn àti Wunmi ò gbọ́dọ̀ ná ní kọ́bọ̀ nù ẹ̀. They should fix everything for that boy until tó bá dàgbà. Kí Ṣìgbá má wọ any of the family àti Wunmi gangan kó bá wọ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ kó kó gbogbo ẹ̀ fọmọ yẹn. That is just me o because wọ́n deserve ẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú. Àti family Mohbad ọ̀hún gan wọ́n deserve ẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú pé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Let me say this to you. Wait, Omoti, I get you, but you're putting emotion into it. Mohbad is a rising star. He has not attained the status of superstar when he buy. He's just a rising star. Sure, you understand? It's after the boy buy. Now, if you can talk, say he turned to a superstar, but not a global star. Sure, you understand? So there are levels to those stuffs. But he was a rising star. And it was getting, going. The star done the shine very, very well. People know his songs. People don't even have a face to the songs. Sure you get. So, but if things happen that way, you can put sentiment or emotion to it that way. If it happens that way, yeah, there may be a trust fund for the boy till when he's 18. But mind you, somebody will be taking care of the boy till when he's 18, which happens to be the mom. So the mom is still going to get a lot, to be doing whatever he has to do to take care of the boy. Don't forget the mom, the dad are dependent on Mo as well. So they are going to get something. In all of this, we take it to right, we take it to left. All of them will still get something. Either the boy does not belong to Mo, the boy will still get something. And that's the truth. If anybody don't like it, that's the fact. Either he doesn't belong, either he belong, he will get something. Sure, you understand? That boy will get something. And that's the truth. And the parents are dependent on the boy that buy. So the parents will definitely get something as well. You get? So in all of this case, yeah, it's their family issue. But if some people are now found culpable, or the wife is found culpable in all of this issue, okay? Even if she's found culpable, the son we still get. That is the truth. The son we still get. So you see, sometimes we
that's if it's for Mohbad, right? That's if it's for Mohbad. If it's for
Mohbad, though, if it's not for Mohbad, though, the boy will still get.
No, I don't think
that's the way it works.
No, I don't think so. If it's not for Mohbad, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Tí tó bá wọn family yẹn láti fún òun ló máa fún. Tí ó bá wọn ò ní fún. Look at Abiola's children now.
No, hold on. It doesn't work. Abiola case is different.
Anybody.
No, wait. Abiola case is different.
It's different, Skinny. It's different, Skinny. Ṣé Abiola olówó ju Mohbad lọ?
Let me explain.
Kò ní properties ju Mohbad lọ.
I will explain to you. This is the only boy, in the middle of the whole thing. Is a young, innocent boy. You see, this drama,
it doesn't matter. The family will be the one to use their discretion, but they are not. It's not a must that they have to give him if he's not Mohbad's son. If he's not Mohbad's son, DNA bani kò kí n ṣọmọ Mohbad.
If you don't want to,
that's how it works.
I will agree with you.
It's left for the family discretion. Okay, ká fún lélẹ́yìí, ṣebí you understand? But tí ó bá kí n ṣọmọ Mohbad, there is no fight anywhere, home and abroad.
It's not George Floyd. Not like fight.
Let me tell you,
it's not like fight.
Supervise. Well, you heard about George Floyd. That the police mishandled over here and he died. So obìnrin gbàtí wọ́n win millions of dollars lawsuit yẹn. Obìnrin kan gbé ọmọ wá, a lady brought her child and said it's for George Floyd. The family requested for DNA and they did it.
Yeah.
Fortunately for the woman, it's the child belongs to George Floyd. And everything just went zip. Imagine if it's not for Joy Flush, but what the way kini. Super vibe. It doesn't work like that though.
No, you are not getting my point. Hold on, Martin. Let me explain to you very well so that you understand this point. You see, if it belongs to Mo, if the boy belongs to Mo, I've told you what will happen. Some will be put in trust, some will be handed to those who are going to be taking care of the boy. The father, the mom, who are dependent on the boy, they will be given some stuff too, because everything they do, they depend on Mo. Now, in another case that if the boy doesn't belong to Mo, it is not compulsory, but humanly, even the judge or whatever in the court will say, you know what, they have to. I don't know, because the boy is innocent in all of this.
No,
this child has been in the care.
You are using your own mind. Super vibes.
The family will definitely give. No, the family will definitely give. They will give the boy. Yeah, they might not have anything to do with the wife, but definitely they will give something to the boy. That is the way it is. The family will definitely say, okay, they are releasing this thing to the boy. Sure, you get. It's normal. It's normal. Nothing will do everybody now.
But Ashana don't want to do DNA. Ashana won't collect all the ogun for family.
But you see what the family just did now. You see what the family just did now.
Hey, joke of the century. I want to follow advice. One advice is fine. Yes, sir.
Hold on, but you see what the family just did now. That was what they should have done from day one. All these
exactly.
All these administrators they put in places to take care of everything that Mohbad owns. You know, as a father, and you put down a lay down rules. This was not done. We didn't pay this one, we didn't pay that one, so they should go and collect this one from a probate court. These are the things they should have done from beginning. Beginning. So you understand? And I don't know why it took them 2 years to do that.
Because the right people, because the right people the intellectual people that surrounded the man then got chased away with some manipulative idiots that joins justice chased a lot of people away from the beginning. Imagine we are saying underground today, oh, they did fantastic. Those people have been in jail for him from day one. They were will have gotten justice to buy one hand do it but I don't want to start calling him. A certain individuals and her carcass chased everybody away, turned justice head upside down, and now they couldn't do nothing. They backed off.
I know.
Eh?
I know. Don't mention name. I know.
I'm not mentioning name. If I mention name. Me, one share the people know me.
I know, but it's okay. You see, the truth of the matter is that they leave it so late, but never too late to men. What wasn't done 2 years ago can still be, they are on this now.
Adopt it. They can't adopt the way it is. I don't think they can adopt Liam anymore because it's Yam Pepper scatter with what Wunmi has new era.
Who is talking about adoption?
And the family with the way Wunmi treated the family, the father-in-law and all. Well, I don't think they have anything to do with the boy and
Wunmi.
The boy. And,
sorry, Omoti.
Yeah.
Sorry,
okay, Package.
Supervisor, what administration are they putting in place? What do they know that they want to manage? Everything that
the administrator, according to what I read. Yes, no, they said they will take over. They will take charge of the everything that has to do with music,
what do they want to take over?
Okay.
Which music? No,
I don't know.
Music? Do they know where? Do they even have any document of the boys' musical stuff? The company, the label. Do they have? They don't have anything.
This is about money.
Is it not to first fight to get those documents before you start thinking of appointing manager or management? Sure, I don't understand. beg. You've not fought to get
don't be
what
surprised
belongs to your
to
son.
don't be surprised
You are
see them
appointing
fighting hard
management.
though. Don't be surprised to see them fighting harder gan papa, because it's about money that is going into their pockets. It's about the royalty. The energy that they are supposed to use in fighting work by Mobad, that they didn't use. Don't be surprised to see them putting it in this royalty stuff, because it involves money. So you want them to put all their energy on just
forget it. They talk like say no be people we know. Forget.
So
public and
with this matter
giving
now,
them money again. Now their brain don't they reset. So then our son get something. Let us see how we can do.
Cage, no use your finish me. Why don't you take me for this? God, I beg you.
You know, when you are seeing money you don't work for, money just keep coming. You just be using it at the point when the money is not coming. Your eye go back. You now be wondering. Now the country say, Mobile get money somewhere now. Now they are now thinking. Meanwhile, those ones too, they don't run with money. Everybody don't grab it if you grab wrong. You can't be big management when you've not even okay. What do they want to manage? I don't even know. They are senseless.
But pet Kejo, let's look at this case this way. Okay, let's assume now, for example, after their DNA, it comes out negative or something, and will Baba be in the best place to say every penny that has been taken out of the modernization should be returned back to the account? Can he say that?
Yes.
When everything go in Baba's way, Wunmi will be in a very big problem. Why? Because when that guy died, a penny shouldn't have left his account. Do you understand? So whoever that is spending that money will be in big trouble. Because court has not given go ahead to make use of that money. So why did you? So you have to cough out whatsoever you've taken out, because there will be serious auditing on that account. And remember, Mohbad made the best money after his death.
Exactly.
In monetization and in Naira Marley, he made the best money. So there is a lot of war ahead.
It be like this year quarrel, this year fight. It never even start be that though.
Yes, now. Yes. Now, if this is it, if Wunmi happen to maybe court approve, say okay, she's legally married to, and that child is not Mohbad's child. Now that child will not get anything, but Wunmi will still have right to get some things. But if court prove it that Wunmi is not legally married to Mo, and that child is still also Mo, they have nothing to get. Not except the family just looked at it and say, well, let's just this poor boy, let's accept that. Or they just say, okay, she is guilty of this allegation, but let's still we use woman sympathy, say okay, you say Mele Dani, fine. But outside that, she has nothing. And if money, because I'm sure money has been going out of that account, if money leaves that account, she will cough them out. That one is sure. Even if court approve, say, okay, you are the wife, you have right to some of his property, she will still cough all those money out before the sharing will take place, because she have no right to touch those money. Even every other hidden properties, she has no right to sell them.
Okay, but pet schedule. Yeah, no right. You are absolutely right. But what if in court she now says she has to eat, she has to do a lot, she has to take care of the kids? How about that?
So do the father. So do the father.
And the father.
See, no right, so no right. Pet schedule is right.
So does the father have right to eat? The mother has right to eat. The brothers have right to eat. So if they did not eat, so why would you eat?
This is their case. Serious, this thing still there for front. But with what we are now hearing now, if they come bury Mohbad very soon, what is going to happen? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I just feel like if actually
no burial,
the court
that burying he go die down the case.
Yeah. Okay. That's another big point again. That's another big point, because according to what was it called? According to Maswell, that's the stand of Barrister Maswell. Yeah, engineer.
Good evening. I came up because of what you said some few seconds ago, a minute. See, regardless of the outcome of this stuff, it is illegal. It is illegal. If somebody passed on, for anybody to remove or any of his or her property, it is illegal. Either being the wife, especially money in the bank. You know, he has to go through like administrative something. There is a law in Lagos State, even in Nigeria, that you have to be probate forever. So it is either being the wife or not. It is illegal. It is a criminal offense. So there is no way to it that somebody has to remove money or take somebody's property.
Not even when the whole case is still in court, and this is still going on the issue.
Even if the case is not in court, there is a procedure to all these things. So there is nothing to it. It's a criminal offense. Thank you.
Okay. That's another angle. So what if engineer? Because I said something, I don't know, maybe you heard that. So what if in the court she said to the judge that, my lord, she's a widow who have nothing, no work, and she has to feed herself and she has to feed the baby as well. According to Petcage says the same thing applies to the father, the same thing applies to the mom as well too. But let's just say we're just brainstorming now, all of us. Okay, let's just say you now said that to the judge. Would the judge be a little bit lenient on that okay, or the law is the law? I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just
Baba, I don't think there's no any excuse for that to happen. There is one thing, this VDM whatever, this VDM expose, there is one angle that nobody is looking at. And I could remember vividly when this whole issue happened. Do you remember when they said they opened an account for the son?
Yeah. That was early.
Yes, when the incident happened. And I guess, was it VDM or somebody that accused them that they just wanted to collect donation on that stuff? And they came out. Yes. They came out to tell us that no, that account, they've opened an account. Nobody will be able to touch the money in that account until the baby gets to maybe 18 or so. Are you aware of that? How come nobody is going? Because
in the beginning.
At the beginning of this stuff, and in the group chat now, we now saw that it was somebody that it was somebody else's account they use in for the donation, and nobody is looking at that angle. You get that means they scam the public. You get it?
That's a very big angle. I think all of those things will be looking. All of those things will be looked at the higher court. I believe the lawyers and the people with Baba Mohbad and other peoples. I think they are. I believe they are.
Well, all I see in this case, all I Petke.
Yeah.
Just 10 seconds. Good afternoon, brother. All I see in this case is just that I don't think most of us. So let me narrow it down to some people. We are not looking critically at this case. You know, people just wanna talk, and the real thing. I've seen lots of people claiming to be lawyer, claiming to be law students in this particular J4M, and some people as well claim to be ex-law enforcement officers. You get what I'm saying? At least I've seen like 2 or 3 that claim they probably work with the ex-police officers, ex-DSS. They should be the one leading, like bringing out stuffs, you know. Because they've been there, they've seen a lot. They've been there, they've done that. They should be able to use their wealth of experience to comment on this case. But all I see is that even the lawyers, they join the bandwagon, like arguing with normal people that doesn't even know the law. Because there are some things that, if I should say, since it's not my field, I might not get it right. But being a lawyer on a panel, you should be able to tell us that it doesn't work that way. Maybe if we had that at the beginning of this case, we won't be misled onto this particular point that we have today.
Engineer, I think people like
engineer.
I think a lot of people who have
yes, boss.
Background like Aristocrat. He has been seeing that from day one. People like Aristocrat have been doing that from day one. You know, Aristocrat has
yes, boss.
And he has been doing that as well.
Some people supervise. Some people might be ex-military men, ex-policemen, ex-this, ex-that. But what position were they when they were in this service? Some are just maybe lower rank. They don't really have what it takes to pull the kind of weight we want. Okay? But they will be telling you they might have that idea, but they don't really have that connection to reach the topmost top.
No, Petke, it seems you don't understand. I'm not talking about trying to like get justice. So I'm telling you about most of this narrative flying around. There are some things. For example, all this Abuja thing. There are some things that I saw. You get my own perspective about this thing, and if you look at it, normally you know that some things are lie. Compare document. If you see document, and I wrote this thing to the CP. Go and check the CP that was there at that particular time. You know, there are some things that ex-law enforcement officers could just spot that. No. Some will tell you that I'm an investigator or something. You know, if you're an investigator, there are some things that you will spot that you and I, Petke, you can tell me something now. Before I assimilate it, somebody who is a ex-law enforcement officer will be able to tell you that no, Baba, you are lying, Dari, possible. You know, that is what I'm saying. It's not like connection. Just man.
You are right. It's just like in engineering when we're talking of beams and columns and all that.
Yeah.
You know,
when somebody tells you, modeling, this is how I'm going to do something. You tell the person, no, it doesn't work like that. That is what I'm saying. And some of these people, I'm beginning to think that some of them are just liars. Maybe they just come here to claim those reputation. You get. there are things, there are people that I've heard on this panel, you know, the way they even talk, and they'll tell you, I've worked with police, I've worked with DSS. You now be thinking that even things that this person is saying, I can spot the lie in it. How come you that work with DSS or you that work with the Nigerian police force, you can't spot all these things? You get? That's my worry.
You're right.
That is my worry.
You're right. No, one thing we want to go on this Kenina, but one day I want only be not.
How come you that work with DSS or you that don't record?
No, get your recording. Oh, but then about
But aristocrat really, he's even here too. He really
aristocrat try.
If he's for at least he was able
if we are going to be sincere,
able to put us through.
Get Petke. You know what? There was this time aristocrat talked about. There is one thing on this J4M that I've really loved to hear, that I believed in. Immediately he said it when he talked about when, you know, before this new lawyer thing, there was this time, I think, I'm not sure the platform they talked about this. Maybe on your platform, maybe somewhere else. When they talk about writing to this thing, civil society group, that was the best approach to this thing. And nobody even think about, let's do it that way. You know, if you have done that, and this can, the issue Trump is out, the Trump issue with Nigeria is not like it was some people that, it was not like people came online to shout to. That was the process, if I'm right. Because some civil society groups and concerned citizens do some of this movement, documentation and everything. They try to document all these things. It's more like a procedure. We cannot be coming here every time, you know. People are now used to coming on, wake up, you know, come online, maybe talk about their dream, the dream they had. Baba Besema Sheni, this is how we're going to get justice. Because most of the things flying around on J4M now, most of the stuff are lies, and you can spot it if you are intelligent. Most of the people talking, most of the things they say they do, no, I don't believe anything. I don't. I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I might be wrong.
Engineer, so who do you believe? Which one do you believe?
It seems there is no CCTV camera. Somebody buy. There's no CCTV camera.
See, what? The one I believe underground, and I believe in Maxwell.
No, Baba. I'm not talking about. If I'm talking, it's a general thing. It's not like
no. With what me? No. I'm talking on my own with what I've seen.
Okay.
I believe in underground too much, and I believe in Maxwell because I know Maxwell. I have seen, you know, na person who I know right from for a very long time. I've seen what he has done. Now person when they shout, government said they listen. If they give government a run for their money.
I say it when we started the program the other time.
Sure.
Comrade Mose was there yesterday. And with what Comrade Moses said himself yesterday, Comrade Moses said, he won't leave. And he said something. He says, listen, where this thing don't get to now, making no lie, this case needs Barrister Maxwell. That was what he said yesterday. He said, where this case get to now, he said the underground themselves, they need, you know, moving forward, they need Barrister Maxwell, and the case need
Baba.
We are not going to lie.
Baba, make I tell you one thing. A lot of people when they just all this they make noise. They know nothing about this case. And I keep saying anytime they talk and people will say this one they talk. They know nothing about this case. This case need iron and I've been saying we need a radical lawyer. And I see us getting it right now with this Maxwell, because now this kind people we need Abakuba them and all that. Now then we need now for this kind of case.
Petke.
You understand?
Petke.
Now.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, you won't cut me off. Okay.
No. Continue. I thought you almost done.
You see, this case, it pass waiting people they look. They are men wey mount for this case. When they say is Wunmi that powerful, he pass powerful. Why? Because of those men, those people. But when you don't have opportunity to go deep into this case, you will just be seeing things suffer. You go they talk and normal as it's supposed to. And say this is not normal. Now lie, this can no normal.
Okay.
It no normal.
Okay.
Now normal case with this. Barry, engineer, make a land first. You know, at time when I want to talk, if I don't let me talk, I just close my mouth. When I'm in mood of talking, allow me talk.
I agree with you, Lee.
You see this case. Yes, we they say Baba Mohbad mess up, he mess up. We understand, say he mess up. But do you know the reason why he mess up? Now because of fire wey dey in your shed, you don't burn the onion and no get where to sit. Now I say okay. Instead of maybe they do like me inside color B because this thing where we they do there is going nowhere with this kind of men we mount. So he said just they deceiving and they say he they do. That's why autopsy you don't know where it come from. You know they tell you where it come from. Why? Even me myself, I doubt the autopsy. No autopsy no happen for anywhere. If it happen, let them tell us the place where we go. They know that we will go verify. Now we will go verify that of this thing be this. The government too, where we bring the whole secret out. They know what we can do. So we go find out. So they are not ready to give you anything, address, anything that has to do with that. Why? Because the autopsy no autopsy anything. You understand? So now don't blame him because now power way dey. That's why even this DNA when they talk, they go maneuver and nothing anybody go do because men weigh mouth too much. But do you know the people that can destroy these forces? These are the public, and now I think public is getting it right. Is the only issue I have with public is that they still allow sentiment, and this is why you see me coming out all out. They say no because sentiment. Many people they use sentiment. How is somebody will no work, do work, go they claim saying work, and in the supporter. Even person where I know say when in platform they hot, they support them. Can't even they be like boy to run. True. Which is not making sense to me. So I've decided to just keep quiet and be watching. But my brother, if I did talk and okay, I don't need to.
No, that point where you go, I like the point. I like that particular point. But one thing where I know like, they say, if me I dey like, if you are, Nigeria, the way we would dey, maybe not fear make us come be like this. When we say people will be scared. I'm not saying you are scared though. You get. If person get bigger platform, nobody go sue you now. At least people where they don't sue, where we say they are abroad since 2 years ago for J4M, they submit letter, nothing happen. No be Nigeria will say maybe go write letter to police, they go arrest Arifa.
Brother,
you get.
Brother, point of correction, scared of who? Who? Call name.
No, now you just mentioned something.
I don't see anybody.
I'm gonna break that table. If
me they say 100 of Sanshi to no fee give her they call name. 100 of Sanshi to no fee give us justice. They say are they fear. Who are calling
engineer? You say one person get platform. Baba.
Engineer, make I tell you something.
No. At the platform matter. I don't want to call anybody name on person platform. If I dare my platform, I go call.
So you don't want to call them. That's why.
I know the.
Okay.
I won't do all
that. Sorry, my apologies.
Engineer, make I tell you something. Yeah? You see all these things where most of them they talk. Truly, men they behind the scene. So you understand. But you see all of these things. We then they talk of so many things. They always talk from beginning on this platform. You see, waiting you no supposed do, waiting you no supposed talk, no go talk because of say you see people they carry am. You get things wey be say normal people wey the comments panelists go talk now, you no go carry weight, but when host talk am, e go carry weight. Shey you understand? So e get some things. If you no get any confirmation of anything, where you no see proof, you no get proof, no follow people talk am. Forget anywhere you dey all over the world, now the same thing. It just be like say as you dey like this now, make I come begin dey accuse you wrongly of wetin I know say you no do. Now Dark Shoko come see that thing, Dark Shoko to come follow, come go dey carry am. Me, I no get proof. Oh, she my way come carry the things too. She no get proof. They come ask Dark Shoko say, Shoko, where your proof for this thing where you dey talk? She say, now supervisor go talk am now. They go come ask her, oh yeah, go bring the supervisor. Because say, I don't know supervisor, so I don't know where the guy dey. Or I'm just citing that as an example. And these are part of the things where sometimes where you go talk say people they look for people. No follow people talk waiting you no get proof of. But you know say this thing. Hold on, engineer, they come. But you know say this thing, yeah. Proof they guarantee they talk up. Nobody will carry you. Anybody will carry you.
My battery will soon die. I did 2%.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you look at number 1 to 10 international media houses we will get in the world, even the number 1 president in the world, which is Trump, go see the talk say CNN na fake information or fake news. They are fake news peddlers. We've seen in Nigeria now, if you talk about Sahara Reporters and the rest, we've seen so many of their news that at the end of the day, we perceive that it was real, and at the end of the day, it can't later turn say na lie. Baba, if anybody, there is law and there should be order. If anybody, that because if you jam talk na him court and one day now, you get people go everly make mistake. You understand? And people are doing this. It's not like but the way we create some fearsome reputation, as if say if you do am you go die. You fit talk, make some of these things. Now the way Nigeria take be now. If it's not like that, police go invite lock person for this thing.
Engineer,
there are procedures and process.
Engineer, all this story where they talk now to me na story. My own na way forward. And the way forward now to the hammer the public, make they get sense. The public never see they get sense.
Supervise. I thought say my phone go die.
Supervise. When you they talk today,
make I talk finish. Abeg, Petke.
No, na story just dey give me.
The phone go die. In conclusion,
for make we knock the
in conclusion, Petke. In conclusion.
Wait,
in conclusion.
Wàhálà yóò gbá lórí pẹ́ẹ́kẹ́ jìjì.
Yes, I will pass.
I think
make in conclusion.
Engineer, 1 second. Engineer, 1 second. Yeah. You see, if you allege, you have to prove. That's the truth. Anywhere in the world.
And if you allege,
you have to prove. So that
if you don't prove
that, no go allege. It is not go allege person wrongly. Where you don't see just
Baba. All this jail now for person, no be for Adema. At least we are all adults. No pikin here. You the way would they explain to ourselves? Say you must not do. We are all adults now. I am responsible for anything I see outside. In this J4M now, people don't go Hajj now. Arifa don't go Hajj. Oh, wait till they call her Binti don't go. Who again? They've come out. They don't die now. Sam Sodium don't go. You are responsible for yourself. You're an adult. You don't have to tell people that. Baba, if you know fit talk am, if you dey fear, some people know they fear. No, if I know you one year now.
Engineer, hold on. Now you dey judge this. Now you know they get am well.
I really
don't understand what you dey talk. Now you know they get exactly aristocrat people. I know exactly. I know they get you. I don't get you.
Mabinu engineer only phone ẹ máa kú phone ò tí kú 2 million
iPhone 17 battery ẹ ṣì wà lọ́dọ̀
ó yẹ kó ti kú ó yẹ ká sọ̀rọ̀. First, please, I just want to say something because what you are saying, you are talking with too much. We were saying people should have proof before they say things. You said it's good, but people should talk. Do you want people to talk when they don't have proof? Do you think people like to go to have proof? No, now, if they don't have anything to say, they will not talk now. They play to the gallery now. What do you expect?
No. I kind of agree with you. I agree with you. But my point is that we should not be creating fearsome reputation. We are all adults. We should assume that you know the right and wrong. If you do the wrong thing.
No, engineer, you're getting it all wrong.
Because the disclaimer, Nigeria, this disclaimer is always too much.
See, the fact, fish. Disclaimer, see, all those people doing allegedly, because no one have taken them. You do allegedly, you will be tried on the doctrine of innuendos. You know what you are saying. You are doing allegedly. You don't commit crime and claim innocence or claim ignorance. It doesn't happen. Allegedly do not cover you in something. It's just because nobody wants to drag you and to took you through the process
exactly.
of the law. The process of the law is long. That is why some people ignore it. And
very, very long.
Votes law. Now people gather again, they apologize.
Exactly.
We are all this platform.
Baba, I beg. Today, aristocrat. No let engineer drive you go road where you no want go. I beg. The most important thing is way forward. All this one way engineer they talk now just you. Public need to get sense. They never they get sense. They are still trying to put money inside. They pour water inside basket.
Support public lawyer.
On that one, all this one when I did talk, no concern.
Yeah, that's the truth, my brother. And
I've tried to break something.
But you don't get sense at all. You don't get sense. They quiet. I don't think they would have sense.
Wait, so now my network on aristocrat network. I don't understand.
No, I think now aristocrat network, no be your network.
Surprise me now. Say, my network full now.
Aristocrat, I think your network is lagging.
See, the thing is this. In few minutes, so that aristocrat can talk. The thing is this. Public, if you need this justice, there is still way. Me, I'm saying it. There is still way to get this justice. But you see this present way, where would they follow? Where would they use sentiment? They follow person. I've been waiting for fact. I never see fact. The fact in my mouth today. I never see the fact like they make the present and make they see and they confirm it. But everybody they do. I'm not saying don't support who you want to support, but I'm saying if you need this justice, then follow the right path. But if you still keep using sentiment, we'll go nowhere. We'll just be wasting resources, and it's not good. This is all I have to say.
Joe, public ilogbe.
Say this.
Public ilogbe.
See, Betket.
If underground,
Some public lawyers support our underground there, Joe.
Pet schedule. Some people they always
no tell me they no they stop to the praise. No, I get right to praise who I want praise. Now me get myself. And now I'm talking from the point of view. See, waiting me don't see, waiting I don't know. Make una know the waste in our time. Support Maxwell and also support the underground. They are working seriously. I'm not saying don't support Yomi, you still support Yomi, but I'm giving my own distance. Say underground for now, underground first before Yomi. When it comes to performance, now underground, give it to them. Then I see Maxwell breaking every rock that is blocking the view, and it will be the source in which underground, even Yomi, can now have smooth sailing. So that is that.
Okay. So
yeah, you're right.
Energy goddess. Fairy mama.
So like say a foolish person can actually look wise if packaged very well.
Bam,
you know that, right?
Bam. That's the talk.
What is going on between Wunmi and I would say our own side is that those people working for Wunmi on the ground, they are fast thinkers, they are strategic in nature, even though they are very dubious and dirty. But our own side, seeking for justice, we are sentimental and full of chatty. We dey talk. Too much. And if we've been those who are actually in the frontliners, what really messed us up in the beginning is that people championing who actually came out in full force, we didn't check out their thought process. We don't know how do they process information when they have evidence, when they are given information, they are given even maybe evidence in any shape or form. How do they process it? How do they digest it? And how are they able to walk around it? You can have information, you can even have 3-second video and still not be able to get anything out of it and just be full of talking. Me, I believe in action. And if you can see all these Wunmi people, how many times do we see them coming out with their own information? We just see their proofs. We just see what they're doing. Rather than we just talking, coming out, let's put aside sentiments. We're not here for justice for Baba Mohbad, justice for Mr. Yomi. We are not here for justice for those people because they are still alive. We are looking for justice for the person who is dead. So let's try to use our common sense, at least. If you are not intelligent enough, let's use the basic common sense, not a yap to anybody. But, because if not, we're going to stay long on this case, if not 5 or 10 years. And yet, we are wasting resources. I'm not applauding or supporting anybody, but at least to some extent, with what the underground have brought out, with the way they narrated what they are doing a few days ago, I think is much more commendable. If they cannot come out to the public that we need funds, and yet we are seeing them in action. Now imagine if we're able to come together in full force to support them. And also with this man, Mr. Maxwell, if you can also put support behind him, he's already well known. He has that capability to a large extent to actually push what we need to push to find solution. Not people actually coming out with a lot of banters, chats, I don't know. I'm not throwing any sub to anyone. I'm just being, let's act, because if you want to win your enemy, you need to think like your enemy. You need to be strategic. You can't pull all your everything you want to use to fight your enemy. You cannot bring it out to the public and, okay, this is what I have. And then what next? Let's channel our resources our fund to something useful, something reasonable, that we can get our results and achieve our main goal, which is justice. Thank you.
You are welcome. Supervisor, so, I want to take on something more intellectual, I beg. Something more
go
intellectual.
ahead.
You were, before I was busy the other time, so I couldn't come up. So you were talking about estates of Mohbad. You see,
sorry, Mr. Aristocrat. You mean say what we talk now, not the intellectual?
No. That is an ongoing fight.
Exactly my thought. That was disrespectful to people who have been talking.
If it sounds like that. Let's go. Sorry if it sounds like that. You know, when you were talking the other time, there is something people just need to know about the estate matter. It is not really about DNA or no DNA. If you check Nigerian law, even someone that failed DNA can still have access to the estate of the father. Not all estate matters is the same. It's never the same. You need to check it out. That is why I've always said that when I try to do my analysis, at the end of the day, I will say it is the court that will decide based on the merit of the case. If all of us are lawyers here, we will never agree on one thing because we will see things from different perspectives. And that is the training. You are not meant to just accept what someone says. You should probe it, you should analyze it, and you should, be able to look at the other side. Now, you were saying the other time, if, for example, hypothetically, Liam fails the DNA test, is negative, will he lose from the inheritance of the father? You can't say that affirmatively. You can't be affirmed with that. You still need to go to court. Under the doctrine of marriage, customary, statutory, and all that, and religious marriage, there are some peculiarity to them. So when you are giving judgment on their cases, you consider those things. 1. 2, if a man was alive and he has acknowledged a child as his own, especially when there is a document or evidences that the person acknowledged the child as his own, that itself supersedes even DNA at times. It supersedes it because it is not all child that are biologically related. It is the father that pronounces paternity. Under the doctrine of marriage in Nigeria, a child born into a wedlock is a product of that wedlock. If, for example, the woman brought the child in, but if the child is birthed under that wedlock, the man can claim the child, especially if they have made an error of the child bearing the man's name. It means the man has claimed the child. So when you go to court, it is not going to be a task for the court to make the right call as to say whether the child is a legitimate child of that marriage or not. Because when you look at legitimacy, what gives legitimacy to a child in a family? It is the marriage. And the father, according to Nigeria, that passes the verdict that this person is my child. There are people who their children are not their biological children, but they are their children. And in a case where a man, excuse me, have put down a will, for example, Mr. Williams have penned down a will that Terry is entitled to something. And when Mr. Williams died, his family were contesting the paternity of Terry. And they now found out that Terry is not his biological son. But the man have already penned down a will for him. You cannot deny that child of that will. Except you want to prove that the man was insane when he did it. And if you cannot prove that, the child have right to the will. Because it is a father that determines who his son is. Now, and that is why I've always said that when it comes to DNA, I'm not interested. Because it's a different field, that it is not just like criminal, oh, this person is guilty. It's not like that. It is as the case comes. If you look at Okonkwo versus Okonkwo, look at many cases, even in the Supreme Court. They are all there. Those cases are there. And one case is not like the same. But the best we can all say is, just like people always say, if you fail the DNA, it doesn't matter. They are in court. It is the finality of court. The second part I also want to claim is, when a man dies or someone dies and someone goes to withdraw from the person's account, that is always required that when someone dies, the family ought to get a death certificate and notify the bank so that the account will be placed on post-no debit so that nobody can access it. Now, in this case, if someone has been withdrawing money from Mohbad's money, even when this whole case is called, and I believe by now they will have, put pending on his account. It is not a straightforward thing to say, if, for example, hypothetically again, the child is not Mohbad's, and they will say, all the money withdrawn by Wunmi, she must return it. It's not straightforward like that. What the court will check is the intent when it comes to crime. You must check the intent. Number one, did the person withdrew that money when the person was withdrawing those funds to take care of herself and her child? Or the person withdrew the money with the intention that she knew that there is a tussle in the legitimacy of the child and wanted to take as much as she can under that confusion? We leave the court to ascertain. But if we all stand on the platform here and be saying guilty, not guilty, we will be doing disjustice to ourselves, and we might have mental breakdown if at the end of the day the court did not tow our way and the court told the way of the facts available in its front. We will now say, oh, judiciary is bought, that is bought. But it's always good for us to engage ourselves, to engage and understand that in this thing, this is how they go. It is never a straitjacket issue. So that is what I just want to comment